think our approach to safety, to efficiency, and to accessibility has improved so much, and I'm really excited to see where it goes in the future.
I'm getting a master's degree in city and regional planning from UNC Chapel Hill.
I go to Oregon State University.
Cal Poly.
Lewis and Clark College.
NC State University, go Wolfpack, and I'm studying civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
I'm an English major.
Background in transportation comes from seeing projects going on in my city, hearing from TriMet, hearing from the city engineer what they're doing, and then me realizing that that's a way that I could have a really positive impact on my community.
A lot of what I've learned about transportation from this summer has been just really opening my eyes to a whole new way of looking at things that I have interacted with a million times and not deeply thought about how they work.
I've learned a lot about how I can apply my engineering skill set to see change in the world and make an impact in people's lives.
With all the recent legislature, it has just been fantastic coming into a space where there's funding available for any type of project, safety work, bike ped work, roadway improvements, bridge improvements. It's been super nice to have opportunities in all those areas.
I think my internship at Kittleson has brought a lot of interest to the idea of safety in transportation, something that we all take for granted, but not something that I had considered up until I began working on safety projects.
We're doing a lot of work to make sure we're designing intentionally for communities to make sure that everything is safe, equitable, and accessible, and that we're trying to avoid impacting the environment in negative ways.
Technical writing plays a really essential role in the transportation industry. It plays some of the role of translating, of taking things from their really technical stage into a more public-facing stage. I think ultimately the best way to describe us is we're kind of the invisible part of the process. What might people in this community feel resistant to with these changes, and how can we show them that it's ultimately going to be positive?
It's hard for me to think about the future of transportation without thinking about the future of land use. There's the question of what do we do with the suburbs? In North America, we've created these huge car-dependent systems that really are difficult to serve with transit and active transportation because everything is so spread out. Land use reallocation, building denser amenities around the suburbs, I think, has to happen first before that side of the future of transportation can really happen.
I've been really surprised at how much car culture has just permeated every American city and how much of the transportation work being done today. It's not only just about improving congestion and traffic in a traditional roadway sense, but also about retrofitting the places built around cars to accommodate people and transit and other mobility devices.
As an industry, we're only moving towards better design, and we're putting more research into what we're doing and trying to improve safety. That's what excites me, is that knowing that we're still moving towards a better goal of having safer design for people and finding more efficient ways to get people from point A to point B.
You know, multimodal transportation access is so important, and I'm really excited to see where that goes. I think already so much progress is being made. I'm excited about really getting to see the effects in action once some of the things that we're working on actually start to come to fruition, and hopefully helping speed up that process so we can see more bigger changes faster.
Just the other day, I was talking to my neighbor who's 80, and with all this great infrastructure of transit in Portland, he feels remiss that he's unable to access it. But with time, I think that's something that I would like to see a change in.
What I've done here has all been to benefit people, and I think that's why I got in the industry, and that's why I'm sticking around, and that's why I like the work that I do here.